Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this makeup look here. I wanted to do something a little bit different and incorporate some colour. I've been absolutely obsessed with the Morphe 35O palette. Just has so many beautiful warm tone colours, and I especially love all these colours in this area here. So I really wanted to use those for my makeup look today. So I went for a really warm toned smoky eye, incorporating a lot of copper, reds and oranges. It reminds me of a sunset, so it looks really beautiful. I think this makeup look would be perfect for in the summertime, which is over here in Australia, or even for an event that you're going out to and you want to add a bit more colour. I find using really warmer tones like oranges and reds might be a little bit easier to do than something like purples or anything bright like blues and greens. So I think this is still a very wearable look. And I paired it just with a really nice nude lip colour. So I'm really happy with the way this look came out, and I really hope you enjoy. If you'd like to see how to create this makeup look, then please keep watching. I'm starting by priming my face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I really love this primer. It's super moisturising and contains coconut water to nourish the skin. For foundation today, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Sand, and I'm blending that into my skin with this Tarte Buffer foundation brush. This was my first time using this brush, and I have to say I really loved the way it blended the foundation into my skin. There were no brush stroke marks, and it really gave a smooth looking finish to my skin. To conceal, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which is one of my all-time favourites, and I'm applying that under the eyes and down the centre of my face, on the forehead, nose and chin. I'm using a Morphe G2 brush to blend that out. This is my favourite brush for concealer. It just blends it out perfectly without soaking up too much product. Taking this beautiful TARTEIST contour palette and picking up the yellow highlight shade to set all the areas of the face we use concealer with this Real Techniques small powder brush. To set the rest of the face, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder on a MAC 138 brush and dusting that all over the outer areas of the face. This will help bronzer and blush to blend more easily onto the cheeks when you set your face with a powder. To bronze up my skin, I'm using MAC Give Me Sun bronzer and blending that on the cheeks, temples and forehead with a MAC 168 angled brush. This is definitely my all-time favourite bronzer. I just love how it gives a warm bronzed look to the skin. To contour, I'm taking the lighter contour shade from the Tarte palette and using a NARS Eater brush to carve out my cheeks and blend up into my hairline. To To add a flush of colour to the cheeks, I'm using MAC Peaches blush and sweeping that on the apples of the cheeks with a Morphe E4 brush. Now for some highlight, I'm using this L'OREAL Gilded Honey highlighter with a Morphe M501 brush and applying that to the top of the cheekbones, down the centre of the nose, tip of the nose, just above the brows and the cupid's bow. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm starting out by brushing my brows into place with a MAC spoolie brush. Then picking up the colour Dark Brown from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro palette on a MAC 266 angle brush and filling in my brows. I start by underlining the brow first, then trace across the top of the brow and finally fill in the centre. Brows in place, I'm using this L'Oreal Brow Artist Brow Gel in the shade Medium Dark. For my eye base, I'm using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and applying that all over the eyelid and up to the brow with a Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer Brush. Now taking this amazing Morphe 35O palette and picking up the cream matte shade on a Morphe G26 brush, I'm setting the eye base to help all the eyeshadows we're going to use blend more easily on the eyes. Picking up this soft orange shade with a MAC 224 fluffy brush, I'm blending that back and forth in the upper crease area in windshield wiper motions to give a nice diffused look. Next, taking this warm, darker orange colour, I'm blending that right along the crease, back and forth, taking that colour right into the inner corners with a Morphe M441 brush. Now picking up this warm reddish colour, I'm going to place that in the very outer and inner corners with a smaller MAC 217 blending brush. I'm placing that colour lower in the crease to create a gradient effect of dark to light colours going up towards the brows. Taking this warm brown shade, I'm going to darken up those outer and inner corners to give a more smoky look using the same MAC 217 brush. Going back in with the darker orange shade, I'm blending that along the crease to blend all the shades together and give a bit more depth to the eyes. To add some shimmer on the lids, I'm picking up this orange bronze shade and packing that on the lid with a MAC 242 brush that I spray with some Fix Plus to give a more metallic finish. To make the eyes pop some more, I'm picking up this bright coral red shimmer shade and placing that in the centre of the lid to finish off this bright and colourful sunset makeup look. Going in with this dark orange colour, I'm blending that on the lower lash line, placing the colour on the outer and inner corners with a Zoeva Petite crease brush. Then picking up the warm brown shade and darkening those corners some more with a MAC 219 pencil brush. Using the bright coral red shimmer colour, I'm applying that right in the centre of the lower lash line to balance out the colours on the lids with the lower lash line. To highlight the inner corners of the eyes and brow bone, I'm using the LOREAL Gilded Honey Highlighter with a MAC 221 small blending brush. I love how this golden highlight looks paired with the orange and red tones on the eyes. For mascara, I'm applying a few coats of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara to my top lashes. To add some extra glamour, I'm applying these Barbara Mordini lashes in the style Summer Breeze. Moving on to lips, I'm going to line them with MAC Stripdown pencil and fill in my whole lip to give a soft nude brown colour. On top, I'm applying Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. This is the perfect nude pink brown shade. I've been wearing this colour non-stop and I absolutely love it. I'm going back in with the Tarte mascara to coat my bottom lashes. Lastly, I'm spraying some Fix Plus to melt all the powder products onto the skin and bring out the highlights. So this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You try this makeup look out for yourself and don't forget to tag me on my social media sites down below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. I'm gonna love